Okay, so internet died for like a quick second, so now this is gonna be a part 2, an unintentional part 2, so fuck you, Twitch, and fuck you, internet. So, yeah, first stream back after 6 days, and immediately Twitch is like, oh yeah, you wanted to just have a one, and my internet plus Twitch is like, oh yeah, you wanted to have just a one thing, you wanted to have just a one stream vid. Yeah, nah, fam, that's part big. Now that's no, my internet is not the problem, because again, it's been good for the last couple days. It's specifically, oh, this happened right after I took a break. Like I said, I was taking a streaming break. I don't have social. I have social media, but I don't use that to promote streams. But I said that I was taking a break. Again, Bird. Other times where I streamed. Okay, what the fuck? Okay, so the chat box just is not indicative of the same size as the things as the overlay thing that I have. So I just noticed the chat box. So I was like, why the fuck is it so tiny? So I guess I have to make the box a bit bigger. Okay, so it was at 22. It was at 22px, so now I've raised it to 30px. I don't know how else to change it now, just aside from testing it. But again, Bird, it seems like the internet just hates me when I try to stream. It does not hate me when I do anything else. It's more specifically, hey, I'm just gonna fuck with you on stream for a larf. Again, it's not my internet. Could you guys stop saying it's my internet? Because for the past couple streams, it's never been the internet, but suddenly now that I fixed the bitrate issue and the frame rate, suddenly you guys are starting to insinuate it's the internet. Why is this thing not... Okay, fine, I've fixed the damn thing, so now it should be better. Just can y'all just stop saying it's my internet? Can y'all stop just going, brah, it's your internet? Because if for the past couple months of streaming, the internet has not been an issue and it's only happening now, maybe it's not the internet at all. Maybe it's just Streamlabs and Twitch being a dick.
It's Navarus. You do until next time.
so just
I wasted
exocrine.
years being angry with my brother for what he did to my specimens. Now I think they meant more to him than they ever did to me.
Okay, so 438 tokens. Let's see if I fixed the thing. Okay, guys, just spam the chat for a bit. Also, why is it only 2 people? I guess as a streamer, you're not allowed to take breaks because now I'm suddenly back down to how I first started, which is nothing but 2 viewers. So, I want to check the stream, the chat thing. I just need to know if I fixed the chat size thing, because I don't know if I need to increase it or more or not. Well, I'm being honest with my titles, okay? I'm not going to just say, like, make up some clickbaity title just to make... just to have it be like... just like people go immediately, oh, this was a clickbait stream title, and then never watch another stream again. Because I'd rather be honest with the stream titles than just, make up a fake one for sheer clickbait. It's like, I hate that. Like, I hate stream titles that just don't make sense. It's why every one I've made a somewhat true but, like, funny spin on a stream title. But when I say it's just gonna be grinding, it's just gonna be grinding. Because, again, no need to lie about what's going on. So, Bird has... Darren, is it okay? Is the stream chat box size now better from what you've been seeing? I'm even gonna go and check Twitch right now, see how long the other video was. About 36 minutes, so not that bad. Just need to edit the title for that one to say... Part 1 had a Wii crash. Save changes. Done. So... So now I'll put in the part 2 had a Wii crash in this one after it's done. Because right now, realistically, it's only been like 8 to 9 minutes. Well, Bird, here's the thing. You say it's pretty much just a recommendation for me, but you and the rest of the people here are the ones that can see it. I don't, because I'm looking at the game 24/7 for the duration of the stream, only with small breaks to look at the actual chat. Because again, one monitor setup, I can't do much. If I had 2 monitors set up, yeah, I could just treat your recommendations as, okay, that's just a recommendation, I don't need to do shit. Because I can have the second monitor to constantly look at the chat. But I don't. So, I have to deal with what I got. You know what, I give up. I'm just gonna leave it like that, how it is, the size I just gave, so.
You know where to find me.
Back to...
They all knew. They came willingly. They accepted the risks. And now, they blame me. Now they turn on me. Don't you think of betraying me, Tenno? There is so much to be done here on Deimos.
Reclaim what's ours. So for science, that's the smaller one, but hey, it's now only 2.5 hours left for the next reset. Okay. Okay. So you're saying it looks fine. I can do it. Now I can continue playing the game.
A curious mind and a firm hand. Unsurprisingly, you are not our only guest. A stranded Corpus agent, Latrox Un, has run into difficulties amid the Grey Strain. Latrox is useful at times. Kindly see if you can help him at all.
Oh. Well, that was a bounty done. I swear, if I just joined into a host migration. Why is this level 110? Don't tell me I joined a Steel Path mission.
A flawless victory. Well, effective anyway.
Well, I guess we're on a Steel Path mission.
You exterminated both the Alpha specimen and its mother? Most impressive. And unlikely. But impressive. Is the next step, by any chance, saving me?
Well, this is a bra on the
You
game.
must
Bra moment on the
locate.
game's part.
I was near a purifier before I got chased off. I remember that much. Perhaps look around there. Try to pick up my trail.
When it's got juice, a purifier upsets the plants, and they stick their tongues out to taste what's different. Power it up, you'll see.
Cephalites. Time to smash some glass.
Oh, can you just not, Nora?
Permit me to assist.
You You gotta find out what's protecting them and then take your shot.
Ah yes, the bane of every player, a level 100 Deimos
If
Jugulis.
the Scratchikins pays us a visit and plays too long, the purifier's gonna stop working.
Can I not get stuck on math geometry, please? Well, that was too wasted. Ugh. I hate the fucking math geometry of this one area specifically. Could have been 10 easily, but no. Had to get fucking stuck. And he spawns right on top of it. The fucking gatekeeper, why don't you call him? Yeah, these things are gonna be the death of everyone. Or not, just slide right on through and not register it completely. Sure, game. Just fuck you. I can't believe an actual internet comment is the it's your internet kind of level of comment is making me riled me up this much. Okay, so only 5 left. Well, crap, we failed that. We failed this bonus. All because everyone was hyper-focused on one little area. And also because the game decided to say, fuck you, get stuck on map geography and not complete... Really? Again? I am so sick and tired. Why did it... I didn't pick the Steel Path mission. Why the fuck did it give me the Steel Path mission?
Purifier sweep is complete. Assimilating
Really?
data.
That's why we lost? Everyone kept piling on the thing, the pylons on there?
You're getting closer to my position. Please keep at it.
I hate random public Steel Path. I hate it.
I think You may be stuck
You know what?
in
No,
some
no.
sort of nest. There's a lot.
No,
more.
I refuse. I refuse this. I refuse to play what the game gave me despite not picking it. I am not playing the Steel Paths mission. I got 50 Mother tokens and some Kuva, but I still say it's bullshit.
Together, there is so much to be done here on Deimos.
Yeah! Why did it give me reclaim what is ours? When I picked 4
I do
science!
appreciate one who is not afraid of a little work.
Ugh.
Unsurprisingly, you are not our only guest. A stranded Corpus agent, Latrox Un, has run into difficulties amid the Grey Strain. Latrox is useful at times. Kindly see if you can help him at all.
I swear, if someone was on Steel Path and the game decided, oh hey, this one team member's on Steel Path, we're gonna put you on Steel Path too. If that was the whole fucking reason, I am going to scream after the stream. Because that is bullshit that I have to be put on.
They're all tuckered out. Let's go find some more playmates, yeah? Oh, look! There's a hive! Nuke it! Okay, now that they're good and mad, hope you're ready.
Okay, good.
Infestation activity has dropped to virtually 0. A speedy resolution.
Well, if I'd had you around, I never would have gotten into this mess. Keep looking, Tanner.
Oh, now this is much better.
Perhaps if you bait out the prime infested in the area and kill it, you might then retrieve me. You can do that, right?
Finding the parts necessary to make a bait should not be too hard. Take down a few infested and look for parts.
Broodmother and maggots always give a lot of these things, so it just makes things easier.
Now place the materials in the vessel and start the infusion process. Infested will now be drawn to the infusion. Terminate them close to the vessel to expedite the process. Only infested that are terminated in proximity to the vessel contribute to the infusion.
That's no good. You gotta bop the infested near the jug, or we'll get nowhere.
If the infested are eliminated too far from the vessel, this will not work.
Could this dude, like, stop with the dancing? It's not helping.
That's no good. You gotta bounty infested near the jug, or we'll get nowhere.
Only infested that are terminated in proximity to the vessel contribute to the infusion. The main event has arrived.
There we go.
Here's your chance. Kill the target.
Not the best starts of streams, but hey, it's better than fucking nothing. Are you serious? Really? Really? We're not... Oh, why am I getting, like, horrible teammates? I know it's pubs and it's my own fucking fault, but Jesus. Wait a minute.
Victory. Well, effective anyway. The target is no more.
You exterminated both the alpha specimen and its mother? Most impressive. And unlikely. But impressive. Is the next step, by any chance, saving me?
Jesus. Why is everything today just trying to fuck with me?
Before I got chased off. I remember that much. Perhaps look around there. Try to pick up my trail.
When it's got juice, a purifier upsets the plants, and they stick their tongues out to taste what's different. Power it up. You'll see.
Okay, now hopefully someone will understand that we need to activate it. Or they can be really morons and just not understand, pick up the thingy and put it in the purifier. God, we are not gonna get any bounties at this rate. Come on, it's not that hard to understand. Just pick up the battery and put it in the machine.
Keep the motile infested at bay while the purifier does its work.
Okay, finally they realized what to do. Okay, a lot of stuff, a lot of energy, good. Okay, come on. Come on. Come on, you did it once, you know how to do it again. Come on. Come on. Oh my god, I have to do everything. Or at least I have to put the thing to show, hey, There's the purifier. Go use it. Oh, good lord, this is painful. Oh, finally, they figured out how to do it again. Okay. And why did suddenly my ping skyrocket? There we go. Only one more purify. One more battery, and we'll be good. And we'll be good. Oh, come on. Were they seriously that obsessed with killing than of picking plants? Oh my god, we are barely going to get this. We're barely going to get this because they are prioritizing kills over actually getting the bounty done. Okay, you know what? Here. You want me to DPS? There. There's your DPS. Now do the fucking... Don't scream at the... It won't end well. I'm going to scream!
Indeed. The information received exceeds expectations.
I am going to scream at the end of the stream after I turn it off, because Jesus Christ! I've never met people take... I've never met people who had this low, like this, that went this slow on a fucking bounty that normally takes about a few minutes.
On some sort of nest. There's a lot more infested showing up out there. Guard yourself, Tenno.
Please keep the established perimeter secure. Thank you.
Because because they had a stockpile of batteries in there, and none of them wanted anything. They just kept... Like, they saw all the batteries, they knew what it did, but they just wanted to farm up kills. Like, if you want to go farm up kills, go to Sanctuary Onslaught, not fucking bounties.
Time to smash some glass.
Like, just...
Infested casualty rate has topped 50%.
know you're a Korra. You're supposed to use your whip. I don't care. I'm still miffed enough that I don't want to do how the game is intended to play. Or how the Warframe's intended to play. Get rid of the Saxum.
They're tough, but no glass is unbreakable.
They barely breached your perimeter. You're almost to me. Don't stop now.
A crushing and comprehensive victory. The infested have lost their appetite for now.
You made it. Oh, I could kiss those scary metal feet of yours. One last favor.
Now I know what
Please
happens.
watch
They
my
will.
back while I collect the last of my samples. I can't go back empty-handed after all this. Someone's here. I'm safe. Wait. You are here
At
to
least
help.
make this shield drone have the same health and shield values as Latrox Oon.
Hate to bother, but I need to collect samples, and frankly, I'm in a bit over my head. Orienteering, organ landscapes, monsters, mainly the monsters. There, that one dropped a sample.
Also, this over 200 ping is stupid.
Now we need to grab some more samples, just to be sure.
Oh, fuck you, Nora. Oh my god, it's only spitting out flying units. No, protect the... Really? You're just gonna sit in place and think it's gonna hit everything? Way to fuck up right at the end, dude. God, today started at least average, and now it's just going down the shitter. I can't even press escape to check what the fuck this team is. my god, no. I give up. When you have almost all of your team die, it's just a sign that these people are fucking shitty. Like, they don't even hit the Genetrixes.
Mission objective now unachievable. Fantastic. Now we are just going to have to
Did
start
they genuinely let him die? Oh my fucking god, the easiest fucking thing in the world. Don't let this guy die, and they do it. They managed to do the impossible. Which is just let Latrox die. Okay, what were they? Rank 0 Ember, rank... Oh my god, just... We had a... No, I hate... No. Just no. We were 3v4ing the whole thing with someone that didn't even know. Just... Okay, I'm gonna put this up. I'm gonna put this up. Hopefully in the future I can add the chat box to the BRB screen as well. And also the starting soon, the ending soon. Just like all that crap. That's for next stream. Right now I'm putting this up because Jesus fucking Christ, I need to take a few minutes of break. Or else I am just gonna scream. Just gonna pop this down to 0, pop in some tunes, so that way you guys can enjoy something while I am not here. So, here you go. Enjoy that while I go and take a much needed break.
I got a game I want to show you. If I tell you my name, you'll have to play too. I've been here for years, biding my time, waiting in prime until I could find you to sign on the line and we can be friends. I'll be here for you until your world ends. Enjoy all your toys, I will supply. You only live once, and you'll be mine the day you die. I'll have my payment, your eternal soul's enslavement. Did you divine our dark arrangement? You were lovely entertainment. The dark desires you've been serving, you can bet that you're deserving. No regret for who you're hurting. Why, it's almost like you're flirting.
Come into my world, take a look at me. I am the nightmare on the dark side of the moon. I'm your first, last resort, so call me when you need a helping hand. Play your cards wrong and I'll see you soon.
Sorry, I don't mean to alarm you. If you asked me to stay, I would be charmed to. You all have such cozy little lives. How do you survive? Like that I wish I knew. But you've got a lovely little secret. You're tired of feeling awful small.
So you
Give Mr. Alistair a call to make a deal. Because you're hungry for the sights. You wanna see them. Earthly delights. You feel you need them. Your appetites, I'll help you feed them. I'll be your sweet DOD man. What's your hunger has evaded? Don't forget your friend who waited. Watch as you indulge your thirst. And did I mention that you're cursed?
come into my world, take a look at me. I am the nightmare on the dark side of the moon.
Okay. I let the room air out. I let myself cool down. I surprisingly chugged down like 3 bottles of water in the span of 10 minutes, which I don't think is a good thing. But I'm finally better. I am finally better. Back to live scene. And yes, I lowered this down so that way the in-game volume could not be, you know, so that way the in-game volume would not mess with the music. Okay, so let's just...
Welcome, Tenno. There is no doormat, but feel free to wipe your feet on my husband. He won't dare stop you. Very well. I am reasonably certain I shall see you again.
Okay, so... Come on.
My son will no doubt complain to you. He thinks I was too strict with him. Perhaps I was. You are here to assist.
Okay. So
be it.
let's just wait on Riley for a bit, because she wants to play. And that's good, because... After the thing that caused me to basically be like... After that teammate fiasco, I would rather much just go in to...
My wife was the only one with a plan. It was madness. But I went along anyway. It was the only plan we had.
Yeah, like hot damn. After that teammate, just being in a duo with 2 randoms is better than being in a full randos. Jeez, Vaughn. Jeez, Vilcor, drain all my phosphorus, dude, why don't ya? And one more, and that is a full 45 fodder tokens.
Bought and paid for. Be seeing you again, I'm sure.
Let's just...
He's a fine boy at heart, my grandson. Got his head screwed on right, and he's clever enough to know how little he knows. Not like his bloody mother.
Okay, exchange
Go on,
family
dear.
tokens. Okay, the rare opportunity of getting 6 grandmother tokens in one sitting. I have to take that.
Oh, magnificent.
When you see that opportunity from Grandma, go and take it. Because, Jesus, you'll never know when the fuck you're gonna get another opportunity like that. So now I have 12. Which means, for the final rank up,
Go on, dear. Have a good rummage around.
I only need about 8. And then I can just grind for these things at my own fucking pace. Gross. I'll take it.
Hello, dear. Ready to muck in? Let's you and I have a chinwag.
Let's see, how many do I have? Okay, 1 off from 375.
Always nice to see you. Do stop by.
Okay, so... Actually, no, let me check if I can just invite her. What? Oh! They made it so now you can see your mastery symbol a lot better. So, that's good. Let's just invite. Read clan region. Region chat. Relay chat. There we go. Oh boy. And like clockwork, the post-rage munchies are just humming over hard. So, excuse me while I go to the kitchen in like a few seconds to get like an Oreo cookie or something. I'll be right back. Just, God, I did not expect this much BRBs in one stream. But, well, c'est la vie or some shit like that, BRB. Okay, I am back. Oh, God, my throat already feels a bit sore, but I do what I do. Okay, so let's just... Okay, where is... Okay. They're in here somewhere. Let's just do
One shard of Sarah Glass is all I have left of my father, but it's all I need to find him again.
Okay, just...
Yes, there are bounties, if you have the interest.
It's only 10 Mother tokens, but for these rewards, I would gladly do it. I already have a damaged necromech weapon barrel. I just need the receiver in stock, and then boom, I have all the things needed for the cortege.
So be it. Let's see what you're made of.
Let's see if she responds. Okay. Just... fucking hell, man.
Much has been hidden from us on Deimos. The old ruins beneath the surface must surely contain the deepest and darkest secrets. Find a way to get inside, and the Necroloid will guide you through. See what's happening down there. Tell me what he has been up to.
When intrepid explorers returned from the void, They would isolate themselves in the vaults until they realigned with causality and sanity. Technology useful against the infestation they still...
You stay out, Tenno. There's only death and decay down there. Hey, that entry looks like it eats stuff. Maybe we can get it to open up if we feed it.
Okay, so let's just go over to here.
That looks yummy for a monster door. Let's find some more. Okay, we better get another one to be sure.
That should suffice. Place the
Oh,
components
come
into the
on! Well, hotfix inbound already, so...
Be on the lookout for infested. They will likely come and investigate. Do not let them disrupt the process.
Okay, just need to do this. There we go, a good amount of energy. Okay. I guess they really don't want to do nothing. Oh, let me just get the stuff that was here. Adramalium. That's good. Just gotta pop these. For no other reason than because I can. That was an easy fucking first phase for this first wall.
The combined sample is ready. Hurl it against Orifice Portal and it should open.
Okay, can I not? Okay, good. Look, hotfix, I don't care. I'll restart the game in a bit.
There. Now we can progress into the tunnels. Do not dawdle. Warning. Toxicity levels in these tunnels are deadly even for Warframes. The vaults lie beyond. But
Oh,
they will
thank
be
God.
inaccessible until the toxicity has been reduced.
Thank God they changed it, so now it's... The change made it through, so now instead of 3 minutes, it's actually only a minute and a half.
The toxicity levels. Eliminate them.
Hey, we can use infested ick to keep the toxin off you.
The strongest local infested are inbound. This is their last gasp. Defeat these and we should be clear to proceed.
God, this face is a lot easier now. You don't have to worry so much about killing things efficiently now. But also, it makes it less of a grind. Oh, excuse me about that.
Toxicity levels are dropping now. The infested have retreated.
Retreated.
We can proceed to the isolation vaults. You are almost through the infested tunnels. The Entrati ruins lie just ahead.
Okay, just need to...
Okay, Chip. Now you just need to beat a necromech so you can explore the ruins in peace. Did I mention that part already? Here's the big guy. He sure ain't pleased to see you, Chip.
Oh, crap.
You got his arm. You're doing great.
The necromech has ceased function. A most satisfactory outcome.
Oh, Skintolin, thank God.
Come on. I'll show you the locks on the vault.
Okay, this is a lot faster than normal, so maybe I'll do more isolation vault runs, big type of streams. Oh, there's Lloyd.
The vaults were extended and reinforced many times. The outer layers have all but collapsed under the infestation's relentless spray. But the inner chambers remain unbreached.
Oh wait, that's not the right way. Just need to make sure what is this version. Okay, so Dewdrop or whatever, Sponge Drop, Needle Thread. So now I know which of these two are which. Okay, so come on. Well, I got the threads somewhere else. Okay, time to check which one this is. Okay, so Sponge Drop, Needle Thread, Worms. That's the thing. That was just the thing I needed to know. I don't care what the last one does.
Okay, power's on. Now we gotta use that code on the door.
Oh, someone new joined. That's neat to know. And there we go. I know what it is. It's this one, this one, this one, then this one. So it's Sponge Drop, Needle Thread, Worms,
A maximum of
Antlers.
3 errors are permitted before the fail-safe protocol seals the vault. Do not simply guess. Some of the knowledge that was brought back from the void never left these vaults. I hope you can find a use for it.
Very, very
There we
good.
go.
You descend and return, most pleasing. So many descend and
Let's see.
remain as
How much
remains.
energy was in here?
Perhaps you might learn more once you strengthen your void connection. It is a difficult place to navigate with only one eye open.
925 energy. Not that bad. But a great start. Now let's just go to the correct second mother. Over here.
There is so much to be done here on Deimos.
There we go. Is now available. Missions cannot be entered until the update is... Oh my god. Okay, so... Well, rip. Guess we have to go in here. "12 Mutter tokens, defiled Snapdragon." Let's take what we got into account. 5 Dagonix, 8 mutagen samples, 6 Namelons, some orientation matrices, 4 Thalmica, that's good, a Cabochon Embolos, and the Scintillant. Oh, no, that was something I desperately needed, a Scintillant. Now, again, I'm putting this up, mainly because well, first I need to enter my orbiter, or else everything that I got won't save. You will automatically be logged down in 15 minutes. I'm logging out, game. You don't have to nag me. Okay, so I'm only putting this up. I exited the game. Need to wait for Steam to say, hey, you can play this again. And now I've gotten the play button. I'm going to click, and now the launcher should just be dealing with the hotfix. Come on, game, scan for things faster. Okay. It's done. So now I can do this again. Again, I need to get about 3,000 Mutter tokens. Something I don't usually farm for, but hey, I care about my friends. I want them to have, like, maxed out Exodia contagions and epidemics. Because I am that insane. Like, let it be known, if I cannot get you a lot of money, like if I cannot pay you back in money or commissions, and we share a game that lets you trade resources, I will trade you. I will farm you all the shit so that you don't have to. And these are two very close friends of mine that one doesn't get to play Warframe a lot because of his job, and and the other because she's an absolute sweetheart and is best shark mom, as I keep saying. But yeah. It was a joke, but now it's become a thing. So yeah, I don't mind saying that. So let's just let's switch to live scene again. Okay, good. It did not go whack because I had to close the game. Okay, I'm gonna click on this specifically to see. When does this last, though?
Operator, Ordis wonders, what are you thinking about?
Okay, so it did not tell me when. Also, mind you, in the meantime, I've now chugged my 4th bottle of water, and about almost done with my 5th. If that does not tell you how heated I got, well, now you know. Haha! Bird, for what little you say that, but little did you know, I primarily eat salty stuff, so salts or sweet things of the sweet or salty variety, so all this water is just upsetting all the salt I eat. Because I am a pretzel addict. Inner balance. Does that... In the bottom left corner, does it say inner balance? Because if so, then yay, I get to see it on stream for like a minute. I'm wondering, would you guys like to see the Neja Lavirian? It's basically a little lore museum. Gauss was the first one. I think Grendel was the second. It's a little lore thing, basically. But, if you have the specific Warframe the Lavirian is about, and you have it at rank 30, somewhere hidden in the museum is a little tarot card that you can use for decorations. Now mind you, this also applies if you have the Prime Warframe, but not the base Warframe. I subsumed my Neja, lol. Well, Riley, good thing you did, because now you can get Neja Prime, which I found out has about like 60 more armor and about point zero 0.05 more uh yeah, I'm just telling you the stat difference. Same energy, same health, same shield value, point zero 0.05 more sprint speed and 60 more armor. Okay, so we got a yes on the... So let's just go.
The Laverian welcomes you once more.
Ah, hello, Backtrusses. I forgot this is how it looks. And people say, oh, don't railroad off. The game railroads me. I want to explore, but the game says no. Yeah, this is a literal railroad. Just nowhere to go. Like, this is railroading at its purest form. Just, you cannot go anywhere except for the path. This is the Prex card, by the way, how it's going to look.
Neja, the mercurial firemonger, the clarion of hope. However foul the decadent excesses of the Orokin Empire, the aftermath of its collapse was arguably worse. But the darkest times often give rise to the brightest legends. We've seen that happen often, haven't we? Tales of a being called Neja predate the Orokin fall. They speak of a swift warrior who leaves trails of fire, summoning barbed spears from the very earth. But it is during a time of unsurpassed brutality, at a moment of wanton slaughter, that this most blazingly improbable of warframes first proves to be more than a myth.
Ooh. Let's see. Ooh! Tang Dagger.
This blade, a tongue of exquisite flame in cold metal, it was unearthed by a poor farmer of Reshantur as he followed his hulking plough beasts across fields he would never own. Another might have bravely kept the dagger, but records suggest he handed it into his overseer on the spot. A half cup of rice, his princely reward. With no dax to keep the peace, and no parvus granum to hold the corpus board together, bloody land grabs were routine. The fertile fields of Reshantur changed hands many times. With each hostile takeover, slain workers became fertilizer for the next yield of crops, tended by the survivors. And so it went. This created what you might call a staffing problem. If all the surviving adults are working their fields, then who is left to defend them?
Oof. Ooh! A Siandana. The Buzhao Siandana.
Children, that's who. This dismal little relic was once part of a Sayandana, shall we say. Though not of Orokin make, clearly. No, its young owner wove this from a fertilizer sack. There were many such capes found at the site, enough for an army. Mowers were expensive, you see. Children, they were cheap and plentiful. It made good business sense to arm them. Not the very youngest, of course, just the near adults. The still unbroken, those who understood the stakes. The young defenders of Reshantur took their duty seriously. They formed into a little clan, trained every day in the ruins of an old temple, and even made themselves a uniform of sorts, part of which you see before you now. But this humble cape was modelled on something even older, the Sayandana of Neja himself, displayed here before you.
Ooh. So you get this Warframe lore about the Warframe. The chakram, even on fire.
This chakram was found in the ruins of the Reshantur temple, along with fragments of stories scrawled on slates in an immature hand, and oaths of dedication to a figure of legend. It seems the child soldiers of Reshantur took courage from the tales of Nejar, adopting him as patron and protector. Their scratchings evince a firm belief that Nejar would bless them with victory should they fight without fear, and abandon them should they ever fear. So they swore they would defend the fields to the last drop of their blood. Clever manipulation. I wonder who put that idea into their heads. At any rate, they accepted it on faith. At least, until the massacre of Reshantur.
Jesus. Nothing here. There you go. Improvised divine spear. Looks like a fishing spear.
This spear, modelled on Nejar's own, was found buried in scorched soil. Note the size. Records of the attack are nigh impossible to find. Not surprising. The massacre was almost certainly covered up to protect what the corpus regarded as sensitive business practices. Imagine the children, Tenno, wearing their pathetic cyandanas, bearing flimsy weapons, but with heads high, as warriors. Think of them rushing at their far superior foes without fear, and imagine what those foes did. To this day, the fields of Reshantur cannot be ploughed. The blades of ploughs are dented and destroyed by an earth that, still, remains thickly seeded with shot and shells and the cold brass teeth of war. But that is not why the event is called the Massacre of Reshantur. The children charged, the corpus took easy aim, not one child's heart fluttered, and then flame.
Ooh. Also, I can hold sprint to charge. Neja Circa helmet.
The corpus surveyor, Yena Zasperin, says she found a solitary child wearing this helmet in the midst of a charnel field of remains. But they were the remains of corpus troops, some dismembered, some impaled, all burned. Neja did it, the boy said calmly. He flew down from the sky and tore the enemy asunder with wheels of flame. When a child fell, he would raise them up again. Neja moved quick as a scimitar, and the earth burned where his feet touched. Now the others had gone with Neja, part of his celestial army. The boy had stayed behind to tell the story. To Zasperin, the boy was merely traumatized. The massacre, probably a mutiny within the corpus ranks. But Reshantur has been excavated, and every single one of the thousands of blackened bones that were gene-tagged had belonged to an adult.
And the grand win.
And at last we meet Neja face to face in all his unquestionable reality. Did this Warframe model itself on the myths to take on the mantle of a mythic hero, or were the myths left in the Warframe's wake, a blazing trail to light the way? History will always be some manner of educated guesswork, and occasionally one of faith. Perhaps in some deeper stratum, we will find the lost children of Reshantur sad little clusters of bones, not saved at all. But I have faith we will not. I leave you with this. Why do you suppose it was the child soldiers that Nejar chose to protect? Any war has its innocent casualties, but these seem to have called to him. What could a Warframe, a lethal specialist warrior, possibly have in common with a child? That riddle, I fear, must remain a riddle.
Ooh. I know the answer, but I'm not gonna say because I want to leave the stream guessing. Also, yeah, when you go to purchase or build Neja, it's just like there, the Lavirian button's right there. But let's see, how did you guys enjoy that lore dump? Yeah, Riley, I am gonna do the glassmaker, but I'm gonna leave it like towards the very end, so that way a certain someone, when he gets to watch this stream, can actually just, you know, watch it without you know, having to dig through a good chunk of scenes. And Bird will leave a comment with a timestamp of where that stuff starts, so that way there's even less excuse for him to try and guess where to go, because it'll be marked.
Project in the clouds have yet to be heard from. That's what I call it.
But yeah, I need to do 5
Nora
Earth
is
bounties.
all about incentivizing.
And also I spent almost all my credits because of some mods here. This glassmaker ornament, I did spend some. Singularity. No. Oh yeah, right, I spent most of my stuff getting the Vobin parts to build a second Vobin. Or as some people like to call him for meme's sake, Boobin. Which I like it, it's funny. Ah, good old Boobin.
Let's get back to it.
I know I should be going to... I know I should be doing the Earth bounties, but I can do those whenever. But this is only going to last for a couple more days, and I want to get the 3,000 plus. So, I want to get my friends, like, their stuff for free. So, I go through the hell so that they don't have to go through the hell. Which is, some people would go, yeah, but they won't get better if you do it for them. Look, dude. No one's got the...
I admire your proactiveness. This family could learn something from you. There is so much to be done.
Like, look at
here on
this.
Deimos.
Like, most of my... Like, they would, like, maybe handle these two. My one friend, this one, and maybe this one with a bit of struggle. My other friend, these two with this one with a bit of struggle. The third one. But I can handle all of these except for this all of these except for this one because I haven't done Steel Path. Which I should for the cosmetics, but ugh. Like, I'm just gonna grind this.
Let's see what you're made of.
So that way they don't have to.
Unsurprisingly, you are not our only guest. A stranded Corpus agent, Latrox Oon, has run into difficulties amid the Grey Strain. Latrox is useful at times.
But good thing is I haven't had a single frame drop issue since I started the stream. The one disconnect aside, everything is still what? Oh, okay, Necrolist. Saturated muscle mass. Okay, could I not get stuck in geometry again?
We are now ready to begin the bait infusion. Move to the vessel to proceed. This will lure infested to the area. Kill them near the vessel to finish concocting the bait. If the infested are eliminated too far from the vessel, this will not work.
That's no good. You gotta bop the infested near the jug, or we'll get nowhere.
Only infested that are terminated in proximity to the vessel contribute to the infusion. If the infested are eliminated too far from the vessel, this will not work.
There we go. Dude, just come over here instead. Like, you're funneling all the enemies towards there when we need to fill it here.
If the infested are eliminated too far from the vessel, this will not work. Proximity alert. Baited target has arrived. Immediate termination is advised. Target eliminated. Congratulations on a job well done.
You exterminated both the alpha specimen and its mother? Most impressive. But impressive. Is the next step, by any chance, saving me? The pack of monstrosities that were chasing me gave up around there. I'm sure they've all cooled off by now. Should be perfectly safe.
Oh, look! There's a hive! Nuke it! Okay, now that they're good and mad, hope you're ready.
All hostiles down. Move on and destroy the next hive. I have detected a hive nearby. Shoot to destroy it.
Okay, so it's just a cave entrance
now
somewhere.
That they're good and mad, hope you're ready.
Found it.
All hostiles down. Move on and destroy the next hive. I have detected a hive nearby. Shoot to destroy it. That got their attention. Hostiles incoming.
And now, just if I don't get ragdolled. There we go.
All clear. Task performed with creditable expedience. Additional reward authorized.
2,000 endo. That's good.
Around, I never would have gotten into this mess. Keep looking, Tenno. I think you're close. I think you maybe stumbled on some sort of nest. There's a lot more infested showing up out there. Guard yourself, Tenno.
You keep this part locked down for a bit. Okay, Chip?
Just gonna do this quick little mining. Okay, some Namelon, that's good.
That took care of the first wave. More are coming.
And there we go. You always have to check up top for those fuckers. Guess I can do a little bit of extra mining here too.
Hold up. Detecting glass resonance. It's close.
10 Bapholite, that's good. Okay, that's good. Less infested.
Infested casualty rate has topped 50%.
Wait, what? Did they? Oh my god, they were all spawning up here and no one was able to deal with it. Well, we lost that bonus. God, these turrets are tanky as fuck. You never see one this dug into the ground.
Where are they coming from? Lord, who did this to them?
They've reached your perimeter. You're almost to me.
Oh.
Don't stop now.
Okay, we shouldn't have gone.
And comprehensive victory. The infested have lost their appetites for now.
I would debate that we should have lost that, but hey.
You must locate me. I was near a purifier before I got chased off. I remember that much. Perhaps look around there. Try to pick up my trail.
We call this a purifier. Once powered up, it establishes a harmonic with local fauna in order to extract data.
They're tough, but no glass is unbreakable.
Nora, I don't want to do this yet.
If it plays too long, the purifier's gonna stop working.
I'll collect all that stuff later. Just need to collect all these first. Yeah, you always want a short, cool reload animation weapon when doing this half, because for some reason they made it so X is now the reload button too instead of just R, which is stupid.
All done. You even got some extra rare shells too. So smooth.
My stars! Those chimeric monstrosities were never provided the remotest chance of disrupting things. You're terrifying. Well, come save me. You made it. Oh, I could kiss those scary metal feet of yours. One last favor. Please watch my back while I collect the last of my samples. I can't go back empty-handed after all this. Tenno, you're close by. Can I beg a moment of your time? Hello? Laptops? Our Entrati friends have, I suppose, requested that I provide them samples of native fauna. Not the kind of people one can really fail if you can. Help? I swear, if the Entrati were demanding samples. Ooh, there's one. Pick it up, quick. Perfect.
I'm just grabbing these because I know no one is gonna be able to grab it, to allow me to grab it afterwards, because they just want to get back to the Necrolist as fast as possible. Excuse me, let me relabel this as ally. Where the hell are you? Where the hell are you? Okay, there you are, there you are. Go. Second one. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, I'm a bit traumatized from hearing that sound. Okay, now that he stopped moving, so does the little shield drone, because now he's stuck to Lutrox.
We are green across the board.
Oh, thank God.
Remarkable.
Congratulations, Tenno. As I said, Oon has his uses.
Wait, why did suddenly everything go
For
to...
example, is
Oh yeah, you didn't do any of the bounties. Okay, that was a bit bull, but... Okay, there we go. I got all... as much phos residue as I can get. And there we go. Almost 150 mutter tokens. Some Kuva. 17 phos residue, that's a good haul. Let's just go to Grandma to check how much of this do I have.
The boy should have known better. With tainted flesh, he mocked his own parents. So, his father brought slaughter down, as well he might. Shall we?
Okay, so 534 mutter tokens. Motherfucking old hag, she has enough. She has her five token rotation. Is there anything?
May you have much joy of it.
Okay, sacrifice 10 mutter tokens to get 13, which means this, if I'm somehow able to get it within 5 hours, should be 18 of them, which means I get my which means I get my second to last Sherrick shard.
How did you know that's my favorite subject?
Okay, let's see. Otag, do you have anything I can use? Necrotine. I ain't sacrificing my goddamn necrotine. That shit is hard to come by.
Acknowledge you? Gratitude you.
I believe he means to say thank you.
Okay, get this.
Mining is good. You're a good miner, Chip. Keep on mining.
There we go, get that. Get that.
Mining is good. You're a good miner, Chip. Keep on mining.
And get this one. So, yes. I've gotten... I could get one of these. And you know what? I'm gonna get this one.
Acknowledge you? Gratitude you.
I believe he means to say thank you.
And now I have about 17. So that's good. So, okay, let's see. Okay, you smug son of a bitch, let's talk.
Poor Kaylee thinks this family may yet have a future. Monotony is bearable. Hope? That'll kill ya.
Okay, Vulpaphyla revivification. Do I have any weakened Vulpaphylas? What the? Wait, what?
As you wish.
I have a Panzer Vulpaphyla ready? That's weird. Tail skin recedes, leaving exposed flesh. Antigen. This just gives a blatant polarity, so... Fezarin, Neramon, or Madurai. Never go for the Poxy antigen. There's like almost no mods that use the Penjaga polarity. Unless the Penjaga is like the Precept polarity.
Am I to understand from your swagger that you intend to venture out there and bring something exotic in here? Excellent. Let's talk equipment.
Okay, so...
Depending on your eventual choice of mutagen, the creature will become robust in one of several ways.
Okay, let's just say Virox antigen to start. I do like how it looks with this one. But let's just say... Oh.
Very well.
Side effect. Tumorous jaw growth. Oh, the little, like, thingies. Now, let's see. The tail. What does it look like? With the Elsa mutagen. Oh, it looks like club. Like a clubby tail.
Oh, good. Good.
Adra mutants. Observe none. So the mutagen is like grants proto shield resistances. Zarim mutagen. It's a mass of tentacles, I like that. But like grants cloned flesh resistance, alloyed armor resistance, robotic resistances. I don't know which of these go best. I do like the Fajar mutagen though. Like that is a good ass tail. So let's see. This is antigen. That just means nothing on the jaw.
The
Scale
Atmos
the
pulsing
main.
today, friend. Just smell those pheromones. Bring me back a little something. What do you say?
Plagan antigen, that's a free Neramon polarity. Poxy antigen, what does that do? Pronounced shoulders. Shoulder protrusions. Let's see, from this side. Oh, it has like shoulder armor. And Virox antigen, that's just like... I need to look at my own pet first. Yes, Elo, I'm looking at your chat message now. It is mainly because of the scream, and also because every time you hear it, it's going to latch onto your head, and will never let go until you, like, dodge roll. So that's a pain in the fucking ass. Darren just going like, summons Panzer.
Just mind the predacites. Like any good antibody, they'll take you out if they can.
Okay, so I just need to buy the Virox and Fajar and mutagens. Fajar and Virox.
Indeed. See you around.
Okay, so Grandma, time to give you some stuff. So let's go.
Husband and wife. They've not been that for years. Not since she took that shard to him and lacerated him for his insolence. His own children watched him endure it. He did nothing.
Okay, trade tokens for
Go on,
Entrati
dear.
Standy. God, it hurts having to do this, but 100 of these to get 10,000 standing.
Oh, magnificent. Always nice to see you. Do stop by.
And I think that should be more than enough to buy the 2 things I need.
None of the monstrosities you'll find out there are as fearsome as the demons inside my mother's head.
Okay, so the things I wanted to buy was Fajar mutagen and Virox antigen, which means I need Pustulant cognitive modules, so that means I need to go fishing. Madurai polarity.
Mm-hmm. I shall languish in weary solitude until you return.
Oh, shut the fuck up, you wimp. Okay, so I can just look at, like, Venari for a quick hot second to see what do I need. What is this? This is Precept, not Penjaga. Okay, good to know. So, what I would need is Naramon for primed animal instinct. I'm assuming that this Vulpafile is gonna come with a precept polarity, which means Vazarin would be for Link Health or Medipet Kit. Actually, Medipet Kit would be good. Or the Madurai one could be... No, the Madurai one is for health. Is for melee damage. So yeah, I don't mind that. So, yeah.
Deimos is unfolding before us like a puzzle box. I must have more samples.
Okay, so I am getting the correct ones. Let's get the tail one. And this one. I'm not getting the Penjaga, like, until they there is, like, no fucking, like, this is the weirdest thing. I've checked so many of the pet mods, there is none with the Penjaga polarity, so why the fuck is this, of all things, gives you a free Penjaga polarity slot? It does literally nothing. So, the tumorous jaw growth, which is just makes it look like it's slobbering, or... Actually, no, this saves me a spot for primed animal instinct, so... Yeah, that gives me the scaled mane. Fuck it, we're going for the scaled mane look. And that one is just saturated muscle mass. That is a lot easier to get. Like, holy crap, that's a lot easier to get. And I can build, like, one Fajar mutagen right now. It's only about a minute. Yes, I know it says crafting time 2 minutes, but it actually only takes, like, 1 minute. So, I don't mind that. Also, these fucking Avicheas, they, like... heavily fixed all the bugs with the Avichea. Not all the bugs, but a heavy amount of them. So now they aren't as pain in the ass to farm.
Don't get lazy out there. Bye for now, you shiny thing.
Daughter, do I have any fishes for you to gut?
Be careful with the first incision. One clumsy moment can wreck everything.
Yeah, let's cut it. Let's just cut this
This
right.
is one of the uncorrupted ore constraints. No mistaking that contouring.
Okay, so 2 free
I
biotic
wouldn't
filters.
think you could fit that lot inside one fish, would you? Quite remarkable.
God, your voice is made to like trap the people who are into that stuff. Okay, so browse wares. Okay, just the fishing trophies and like some processed residue. Today's special. What can I buy with plant? 20 cognitive modules. No saturated muscle mass, sadly. So, let's see. Can I get any of your tokens? 2 away and I could have gotten 4. 4 away and I could have gotten 3.
By all means, go fishing unprepared. When I pick you out of a Cryptosuctus's gut sack, I'll be sure to say hello.
Just damn. Okay, I
You know where
like
to
the
find
music
me.
in the back. I like her music. It's good. I wish there was like a full version of it on YouTube so I could have it repeat. Or I could have it like just on the streams. Also, I guess the stream wasn't as productive as I thought it would be. Yeah, it's like 10 minutes before it's like 3 hours. I'm getting back into the swing of things. Because, again, I haven't streamed for six fucking days. I'll try to grind all this stuff off screen. Tomorrow will be a Call of Cthulhu stream because I need to finish that game before October ends. Like you don't start a Lovecraftian game on October and you don't just to not finish it before the month is over. I will say, I will admit that I should be finishing that within this month. So expect maybe one or two more streams, depending on how long the stream for tomorrow will be. So, yeah. I'm just gonna end it here because I don't want it to reach 3 hours. This is 3 hours total, by the way. Streamlabs just tells me the total amount. I just know that the first video is, the part 1 is 36 minutes. So, it's like, I'm ending it now. See you all tomorrow for Call of Cthulhu. And by people on YouTube, when I say tomorrow, I mean October 28, 2020. Because this was recorded on the 27th of October, 2020. So, see you all next time. Bye-bye.